Welcome back to the channel. So, don't you hate when you put on your pants, your shirt, pair of shorts, whatever it is, and it doesn't quite fit the way it used to? Well, I haven't been doing the best job of eating and exercising lately. I've been on the injured list the last 2 or 3 weeks, so I definitely haven't eaten and exercised the way I'm supposed to, and I'm starting to feel it. So we're gonna check the scale and see exactly what kind of damage we got going on here. Okay, moment of truth here. This thing adds about 1.5 pounds, so we'll see what we come up with. 192. So I'm probably more like 190 and a half. Well, that sucks. If I remember right, about a year ago, I was 180, 182, something like that. I got a lot of work to do. Not only do I have some pounds I need to trim, I've got to get back in shape. I'm not like out of shape. I'm just not in the same shape I was a month or 3 or 6 months ago. I got a Spartan race coming up at the end of the month, and I don't want to suck at it, for one thing, but most importantly, I don't want to buy new clothes because I don't want to buy new clothes. So I figured this out. The things that I need to cut out of what I was eating, pasta is the first thing that's going to go. Get rid of it. Rice, gone. Cereal, candy, snacks. Okay, so I don't eat a lot of this stuff anyway, but when you add these things to being, I'm not going to say sedentary, I'm very busy at work. I walk 6, 8, 10 miles a day, and I'm on my feet all day, basically. But it's not the same as getting exercise. So definitely I'm going to cut these things out, or make sure that if I have something, it's smart. So if I'm going to have pasta, it's because I'm planning to run a lot the next day or something like that. So it's going to be more strategic if I have that kind of stuff. Alcohol, so that's going to be a hard one because that's just a hard one. Beer versus whiskey or tequila or something like that. So maybe not so much on the beer type stuff and a little more towards the whiskey type stuff. That could get expensive, but it's a change I'm willing to make. The reason being, you metabolize beer different than you metabolize whiskey or tequila or vodka or whatever have you. So that stuff's a little less harsh on your body, I believe, if I remember my research. And other things I need to start doing or get back onto as part of my routine is I need to get some cardio in 2 to 3 times a week. Haven't been doing that. Like I said, I was on the injured list for a little bit here, but I'm feeling pretty good, and I think I can get back to my regular routine. And then I got to do something like DDP yoga or some strength training of some sort 2 to 3 times a week. Just in general, it's good to do that type of stuff, but definitely, when you're no spring chicken anymore, however you want to put it, you get into your 30s and 40s and beyond, pretty important that you keep up on the strength portion of your any type of exercise. Just anything you can do will help with your testosterone and your bone, your bone strength. Anywho, all the information's out there. I'm not telling you guys anything new. I am going to put a link in the description, though, on a guy that does a pretty good job discussing some of the things like processed food and hydrogenated oils, cutting that stuff out, the gut biome, how that affects your health and whatnot, and all that stuff's very important. So pretty much, if you want to say like a general rule of thumb on what should I eat, what shouldn't I eat, for me, what I'm going to do is stick to the perimeter of the store. So your produce, meats, I don't really do dairy and stuff anyway, but the interiors of the store, it's going to be where your processed food and stuff is at. So definitely I am going to stray away from that and work on cutting, even like with fruits and things like that have natural sugar, is not choosing something like mango, which is really high in sugar, cutting that out and maybe choosing something like strawberries, which is not very high in sugar. So, anywho, we'll see how this goes the next, what do we got, 3 weeks or so till we race in Dallas, and hopefully by then I've got a good leg up on where I'm at now, and I don't have to buy new clothes, but more importantly that I build on my health and get back on my routine. So stay tuned, and we'll see how that goes.